Hello, everyone. I am so excited. This is the dream right here. Dark Souls has been remastered, and we are bringing it to you on the Xbox One. This is my favorite game of all time, probably. I have such fond memories. Not that games haven't been made that are sharper or do things better, but what it was to me at the time was something very special. And so I am absolutely thrilled that we are able to bring this to you guys today. We're gonna create our character. I'll fast forward a little bit here. Alright guys, we've landed on a male pyromancer with the master key, so we can get around to whatever we need to early on. Let's see here. And we are gonna jump in, yes.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
This looks so good.
But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came
That fire looks amazing.
and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skills.
Wow.
Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
I am so excited. This looks amazing.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
All right, man. That was pretty awesome looking.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
That sounds kind of depressing.
This is your fate.
And just a side note, I always pick the Pyromancer set just because it has good resistances. Early on, somewhat early on, you hit rats and they poison you, and it has good poison resist, and it's also resistant to some other things, so Pyromancer's a good starting class if anybody's wondering about what you should start as. It doesn't really define you, but it gives you some extra options. Okay, so we got our dungeon cell key. And man, that's a pretty crappy weapon. There's a boss right there. Yay. That's not freaky enough. Guys, the first bonfire. Achievement time. Okay, that's locked. That's where we came from. So I guess there's nowhere to go but straight ahead. Oh boy. That's not cool. It's locked. Let's go this way. And by the way, Mr. Asylum Demon, you suck. Oh, it's always frightening. Alright, new bonfire. I will take it. I think we're gonna rest and get our health back after taking that walloping. Get your shield. Okay, now that we've got our shield equipped, let's go back and let's see here. I want to look at our equipment here. And we'll block that with our shield. Alright, good. We needed a good old trusty axe. This is very obviously a trap. You missed. You're done. Alright. Alright, I remember this. And it get me anyway. It got me anyway. It get me. And now we're back to this bonfire. That's the thing about Dark Souls. It's all about winding you back to where you were before.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my son. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Regrettably. But perhaps you can keep the tool. There is an old saying in thou who art from thine exodus from the undead asylum, make when thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead. Well, now you know. Oh, one more, an Estus flask.
Yay, Estus flasks.
And this.
And that's
I
also
must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. And thank you.
None of that. Okay, so we had to get that key. There's a pyromancy flame. Should we need it? Ah! Ah! There we go. Big damage, big damage. Cut him down to size. Alright, I am back. My My son scared the living snot out of me. Well, I had my headphones on, I'm playing in the dark, and he just appeared and went, roar! Well, that's fair, because I scare him all the time. And let's drop in. Announce ourselves. Again. This should finish him off right here. No more Asylum Demon for you. Big Pilgrim's Key. That unlocks a Big Pilgrim, in case you're curious. There's another one underneath us. You can hear him stomping about. Okay, that's where we have to go. Alright, so having taken out the Asylum Demon, we are pushing on. Any secrets around here to unearth? No, that's a quick death. That's what that is.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Oh, big bird. Can the undead prove themselves?
Leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Come on, drop me off in a good place. Who's a good birdie? Who's a good birdie? Woo. You can tell this definitely looks better than it did back in the day. So we've got some experience. We've got our first bonfire here. Level up. Actually, yeah. A little bit of everything here will be good for us. So now we're at level 4. Let's see what this chap says.
Well, what do we have? Let me guess. Fate of the earth, but there's no salvation here. Well, there are. One's up above in the undead church. The other is bring them both, and not much to go on. So, off you go.
So we have to ring 2 bells.
Bloody hell, you asked. I'm not up for I'm not up for
So let's see what we have in this little area here before we finish up. 3 humanity, so that undoes our hollowness. Should we desire? open treasure chest. That's kind of unusual. Don't know what that statue's all about. And there's our achievement for reaching Lordran. Good stuff. Now, I remember this area is rife with bad things, so we better run. Large soul of a lost undead. Caduceus of the round shield. Large soul of a lost undead. Zweihander. There are all kinds of bad things after me. A winged spear. And we really have no business being here, so on that note, we're going to get out of here. Okay, they are after me. Okay, we're gonna jump down here. I'm not sure how far they'll pursue me. Alright, well I guess we're gonna drink up because this guy wants a piece of me. Alright, so we only had to take one of those guys down. Something just hit me there. Fire bombs. Cannot speak. Nameless shoulder. So the master key allows us to actually go out to that area, which is absolutely crazy. But you do pick up a large soul of a nameless soldier right there, which is actually pretty awesome. think anywhere else out here is pretty much assured death. I know that area. We're nowhere near ready for that. Let's see what we can see over here. If there's any free items that we can grab. Let's sneak in and grab this stuff. And while we have no business even being near this dragon yet, we're gonna venture in here one more time and see what we can't retrieve here. Ouchies! Now this trip here is especially just to get my body back, or my souls back, or whatever you want to call it. We're not going to attempt to go any farther here because it's really bad business. Alright guys, we're at the end of our episode. We have gone and we've cleared out the early goings on in the asylum. We've also gone and explored some. We've got some extra souls, and since we took the master key, we actually went and saw the bone dragon or the death dragon or whatever, and we stole some leveling up items that are. So we're gonna go use those now, and we're gonna gain the extra benefit. You know, getting a couple extra levels early in this game isn't a bad idea. There's other things that you can take besides the master key, but getting access to several different areas right from the get-go, not bad. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna use these. Yay, we can use multiples now. Alright, and magically we're at 5,900 again. And so we can get a good number of levels out of this. That's why it's really nice to take that master key right off the bat. I'm going to take some levels in Faith while it isn't as painful to do so, even though we could have some better things off of this. I want to be able to use some weapons that have some magic properties, and if you don't take them early on, that's it becomes painful later on. So we'll go ahead and take the sacrifice now, even though it works out about the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Shoot us a thumbs up if you did like it, and above all, please subscribe to the channel, and we will keep plenty more action coming your way. More Dark Souls coming soon, so keep an eye out. Until next time, this is Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and I am out of here.